Yo, I'm Rob. I've got brick in mouth syndrome and an absolute hatred for you people eating tins of tuna at camp at a festival. It's supposed to be fun. Stop doing that. So let's fix up your diet while you're camping. What else is there really when you want as a home comfort food when you're miserably eating away at your tin of tuna? Pasta bake. Want to do a pasta bake? Cheaply, easily, quickly, on a coal barbecue? I'm your boy. Let's get onto it. Now, you all know the microwave rice. Well, there is also microwave pasta. Again, cheap shops. Nothing here isn't from a cheap shop. That was B&M earlier today. Quid 10, quid 20, maybe, around there. And we've shown before the little pasta sauce. Again, about a quid. But obviously, you can't really do that as a pasta bake because that's just a bit naff. Lloyd Grossman. Cheese sauce, a little bit of luxury in your life. Again, about a quid. If that isn't cheesy enough for you, more sachet dry cheese mix. That'll help dry it out, give it a thick, cheesy taste. So, and one more thing, a little bit of cheapo parmesan. It's not really parmesan, don't sue me, but I like flavour. Obviously, you can chuck more herbs and spices in this as you go. Ain't gonna hold that against you, but let's get this one put together. Back with my old friend, Little Metal Tin. I swear, you can do everything with these things. Now, these pasta twists, they say they serve one. Yeah, they probably will, if it's the only meal you're having that day. Well, let's have a look at that. Completely empty, and basically fills that up. And if it's a basic takeaway carton, yeah, that's not a bad meal for one. Really, this is so ridiculously simple, lightweight and cheap. I'm surprised more people haven't done this already. Yeah, just chuck the basic tomato basil sauce in first. Oh, posh one here, it's just a cut open, you can't rip this one. Oh.
A few moments later.
Aha, did it. Not being mean to me. She says I'm mean to her, but there's a bloody good reason for it. So, squeeze this in there.
Oh, you could make a lasagna like this.
You could. That was one I was thinking about doing, but I could not be bothered doing the different layers of it. But if you've got some pre-cooked or even fresh soft lasagna sheets, you could do it. But we were trying to do things on a budget, so I didn't really feel like chucking that in. Again, just mix. These are things you can do even when drunk. So we're filming this one just after we put the sausage rolls in from the previous video. It should turn out alright. Now, I'm a parmesan slut, so probably going to chuck about half of this container in. Darling, you like parmesan as well, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So
It's all cheese.
she's going to be toxic later when we're going to sleep, but
I'm lactose intolerant.
she can't help that, so I'll let her off with it. With this one, I'm going to grab the foil lid and poke that on top, so I think that will give a better result. So now cook everything through nicely, even though the pasta doesn't need that much cooking through. Then when you want to get it dehydrated a bit, just whip the lid off. It's all good. And let's slap that on top of this barbie, because the oven's a little bit occupied. Warm but not hot.
Kind of working.
Yeah.
Turn you back and you're gone so fast. Oh yeah.
Let's get this sucker out now. So leave that on there. Underneath that, so I don't shuffly. There we go. Look at this bad boy. You could chuck way more cheese on this now. Because cheese strings are a thing, remember? They're portable, they're hermetically sealed, yep, that's the right word, and they're relatively cheap. So let's have a look-see, while I make sure this is in shot for the other camera. Let's taste this bad boy down. We took that last fork through, didn't we? Oh, no. I got a fork here. This was the one I should have used for the cookie. But hey. We're in a shed, we're at a field. We got to make do with what we got to make do. So, let's try some of this bad boy. Oh my God. That. Piping hot. Now what did I say the last thing I ate? I got to remember I just took it off of barbecue. We'll come back in 5 minutes when it's safe for me to eat this.
Several days later.
Right, been about 5 minutes, 5-10ish, just to make sure I don't kill myself this time. And in that, you know, we've obviously cleaned up a little bit now. And I found a spoon. Ladies joining in, but first, you need the initial reaction. Is this actually edible? I'm going to say now, it looks like it would benefit greatly from a bit more cheese chucked on just in the last 10 minutes. Cheesy, tomatoey. It's a pasta bake. Warming, wholesome food for when you're feeling low at a festival and you're too skint to afford anything else. So good. Come tell me what you think, darling.
Give me my spoon, bitch. Hello. We're doing this.
We are doing
Oh,
this.
it smells awesome. What I like about this is that you can get sachets of all different kinds of sauces. So we saw, just today alone, we saw the cheese, we saw carbonara, and we saw regular tomato. You've got all those options, which is always handy.
So for basic cheese sauce, you can have a mac and cheese on a barbie. And that's pretty dope. It would never compare to a mac and cheese I make. I don't know if I could pull off a cheese sauce.
No.
I ain't taking flour and butter and all that stuff to make a roux. Happy times, yeah?
I got a cheese pull, so...
There we go, another meal that's different from a tuna shitty tin and a baked shitty tin of beans in a field. I'm Rob, I have brick in mouth syndrome, and hopefully now you have good food in your mouth at a festival. Let's see what we can do for next time. Might be next year at this rate, we've got a lot going on now.